Hello, I'm Ainsley from A Mama with Trauma. Thanks for stopping by my page today. I've been thinking a lot about emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, and how that's really played a big part of my development and seeing how it plays into the development of my own child. I really recognize my own emotional immaturity. I am very immature emotionally in a lot of areas. Um, but I want to become mature. I want to grow. I want to become able to handle all my emotions well. Anger, sadness, fear, the whole myriad of the spectrum of emotions. I feel like inside my being, I'm kind of like locked down on just a few emotions and I'm only able to like access those. And I'm finding it really tricky now because my child, as she grows, is watching me and is registering that those are the only emotions that she has access to. And stopping me in my tracks, honestly. That. I don't want to relive that. I lived in a home that was perpetually limited on emotions. And anytime I rose to communicate with my parents about my emotions, it turned into a very large thing. Basically, it was taken with my mom, it was taken about she took it personal and that I was criticizing her and saying she was a horrible person. Um, I mean, that's children don't even think that way. And so it became like this game with her and eventually I just cut off all emotions and my father just, I mean, he was there like paying the bills and going to work and stuff, but he wasn't there. And when he was there only in the capacity with my brother. I grew up in a very like the girls with the mom and the boys with the dad type of a home. And um yeah, I just see the evidence of that in my life now and how recognizing like I really have to deal with this kind of stuff. Really, I realize that I'm angry, I'm scared, I'm sad, I'm upset. But I can see, the thing is, like, I can say these things, but feeling them, actually allowing the emotions, like, to sink into my heart and to, like, feel them, or even in my gut where I can, like, feel these emotions. Part of me is just, like, cutting it off and saying, no, you can't feel those emotions. It's not safe to feel those emotions. And maybe it isn't, like the dynamic of my household, maybe it isn't safe for me to feel those emotions and thus perpetuating like my trauma, all the while trying not to perpetuate my trauma and put it on my child because I need my child to have her own life, hold my own stuff so she is not a victim of my selfishness or self absorbed mindset that I am the only one that matters. I do recognize in my marriage and in parenting with my marriage that I did have a sense of like my husband will, save me or make me feel secure and safe, kind of like the mindset of a knight in shining armor. And I know that that was very now it's very naive and very um juvenile, but I also recognize like I was 24 when I got married, and a 24-year-old going through what I've gone through doesn't really, like I recognize that I have a little grace to give myself a little grace, but I do realize that I did think I had to put my husband on a pedestal for a really long time, and that was going to keep me safe. And in the reality of did that's that did not that's not even a thing. Like that's not even happening. But um yeah, just life is interesting. Life is complex and weird. I like my life. I like who I am overall, but dipping down into these darker areas and challenges can be exhausting sometimes. I really need a vacation. I need to like go on vacation for like 5 days alone and just sit somewhere that is not here and stare out into a different area and be at peace. Oh, I really need to be at peace. I really need a little peace. Not that I want to like escape my life. I'm good with handling challenges, but I do need a respite of the chaos that is my life and to recharge. I recognize that. Mm, maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? Maybe we'll see. But whew. I am Ainsley from a Mama with Trauma, and these are my ramblings for the day. Life is complicated and odd, but manageable. And for those of you who pop over on this channel and watch my stuff, I appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I'm Ainsley from A Mama with Trauma, and I hope you have a good day.